Dear saints of Round Rock Presbyterian Church, I send you greetings in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. This is Bill Pederson, a lot older and a lot grayer than when I had the privilege of being your pastor from July of 1991 until the spring of 2005, as I recall, when I left to become pastor of a church out in Matthews, North Carolina, in the Charlotte area. Round Rock Presbyterian Church was my first call as a solo pastor. Mission Presbytery required that I be called as the designated pastor, and I agreed and I accepted. And due to our work, our wonderful work over the first 2 years of my ministry there, my sentence was commuted from designated to called pastor, and we had 13 wonderful years together. Our daughters, Sarah and Addie, were born among you, and you took exceptional care of us and my family. I cannot thank you enough. Your tenderness and compassion and your generosity were to me and to my family in those early years is very much appreciated. 13 years as your pastor has loaded my soul with many, many memories. Some of you who have been there for a while might remember that in the early 1990s, the Brushy Creek area out there around the church, before a lot of the growth started, the Brushy Creek area was wild and woolly, and we were more like a retreat center out there on Sam Bass Road than we were a church. And with our beautiful acreage around the church, I fondly remember that one sunrise service, Easter sunrise service on the lawn, we had rabbits everywhere. I couldn't get a word in edgewise. People were just loving the rabbits. And then at Thanksgiving that year, somebody dumped some domestic turkeys, large white domestic turkeys, out on our property. And as I recall, that tom turkey was not too congenial. In fact, was rather mean. We had to call Williamson County in to get those turkeys at Thanksgiving off our lot. So rabbits at Easter, Easter sunrise, and turkeys at Thanksgiving led someone to ask me after the turkey incident, well, are we prepared to have an infant baby dropped on our church doorstep at Christmas time? And I told them, of course, we can handle anything here at Round Rock Presbyterian Church, and I believe that. Perhaps my fondest memories are the construction of the new sanctuary. I cannot remember the exact date, but I believe that we dedicated that building around 2003 or so, culminating about a 5-year process with capital campaign and construction planning and building. It was an incredible experience all around, exhausting at times. Admittedly, I did kick dirt a few times on the contractor's supervisors when I knew full well they were not being truthful with me about some of the construction issues. I was not proud of my behavior, but I must admit that a Presbyterian minister kicking dirt on you gets your attention, and so we got what we wanted in the end. Oh well, we survived the process. It was a great one, and I wouldn't change a thing about it. Everyone pulled together in a dynamic, very exciting way. It was amazing how folks pulled together to get this building done. We couldn't afford all the bells and whistles that we wanted, but amazingly, we had members and non-members who stepped forward and to help do some of the site work. I remember we had members driving a backhoe to dig a plumbing trench that had to be dug for our sewage, and doing some of the finishing work inside the building. It was a very exciting time to work together and to pull together as a congregation to create this sanctuary, which I trust and hope you're still very much enjoying to this day. I want to thank you for giving me an opportunity at a very young age, and also inexperienced time, to be your pastor. At this stage of my life, been a pastor now I've been ordained for 36 years of a parish pastor career, which is a rarity this day and age. But that longevity is due in large measure to the nurture and care and support that you gave me as a young pastor, helping me learn the trade and to evolve. And for that, I am deeply, deeply grateful to Round Rock Presbyterian Church. I cannot thank you enough. And what a joy it is for me to have the opportunity to greet you on this, your 40th anniversary. And may the Lord bless you and keep you and be kind and gracious to you, and look upon you with favor and give you peace as you celebrate what has been a wonderful 40 years, and as you look forward to opening up the next 40 years of this incredible congregation for those who are there now and those who are yet to come. God bless you and be with you, and know that you're loved and incredibly appreciated in my heart and in my memories.